All right, Cap, find us something good to watch.
All right, man, I'm trying.
Hey, Perby.
What's up?
What are you doing?
Fighting fire, getting ready for the academy.
Unreal.
Let's go outside and do it for real.
All right, bet.
Welcome to the Reservoir Fire Department. We're proclaimed professionals. This video is not suited for women and children. Sit down, buckle up, and enjoy the ride.
So we got dispatched to back up Langford on a house fire. Very, very large house. It ended up being an arson fire that we were going to. We pulled up. I believe we were second there, wasn't that right? Weren't we the second unit there, maybe?
They had one guy there.
They had one guy there, no pumpers there yet, no fire trucks there. Captain Mann was the first one there. Matter of fact, he encountered a male in the front yard that came up to him and grabbed him and tried to take his mask from him and everything to try to basically hinder the operation of us putting out the fire from the get-go. But anyways, I pulled up shortly behind them. We went in, did a search. At this point, I'd say house 50% involved. When you guess, so. Probably 50% involved. Very, very large house. We thought we had a victim inside. We were told we did originally. We went in to search for that victim. In the middle of that search, we cut off of it because the victim was found outside. He actually got injured getting out and had sustained a pretty good injury to himself, but they found him outside, got him out. So at that point, we just transitioned over to fighting fire, and we went in, and this fire had gotten up into the attic, and Captain Mann went with me, and we went towards the kitchen of the house. There was a lot of fire in the kitchen, the laundry room, the garage. We were going kind of that direction towards the fire, and we were looking for the attic access. We didn't have an attic ladder on us. We were trying to find an attic access. I think somebody ended up bringing an attic ladder to us, or you grabbed one at some point in time during all that. And we never found the attic access, but we found an opening in the ceiling. And I told him, I said, let's go up, let's get in the attic, and let's try to head this fire off and knock it down. So you got to get up there with it if you want to get it out. And we got up in the attic and started kind of making a pretty good little push on it. To be honest, we started getting a lot of the fire around us extinguished pretty well, and I thought we were getting ahead of it pretty solid up there. And Captain Mann was backing me up. I had the nozzle. I don't know how the chief ended up with the nozzle, but every once in a while I'll take one from you, possibly. But got up there and started making a push, and I was trying to advance forward, and I couldn't move anymore. I got to the point where I couldn't move, and I couldn't really figure out why I couldn't move. And I started reaching around me and figured out I was tangled up. Now, there was a lot of wire and all kind of stuff hanging in that attic, and it had wrapped around my pack pretty significantly, to the point where the more I tried to maneuver to get out of it, the tighter it got.
There you go. There we go. Hey, back up on there.
And I wasn't worried about it. I've been in those situations before. I didn't really think much of it. I knew I was probably not going to be able to get out of it on my own without taking my pack off. So I turned to Captain Duran and said, "Hey, I'm hung up. Just FYI, I'm stuck." And I said, "Don't worry about it." I said, "We're good." I said, "I got some wire cutters here in my pocket." I said, "I just need you to cut me free." He says, "Okay." Of course, we're hollering each other through the mask back and forth, and in the intensity of the fire going. And he says, I'll get you. So I handed him the pliers. I did like this, pulled them out of my pocket, reached behind him, handed him the pliers, and I just turned back around. And I was just standing there still fighting fire, had the nozzle in my hand. And a few seconds went by and he leaned back up and he got right over my shoulder. He goes, "You got a plan B? I just dropped your pliers." So you can take that part, but tell him what happened with the pliers. But
In the meantime, me trying to cut him out, we got fire all around us. It's hot. We're fatigued. At one point in time, I think we were running low on air.
We were.
Low air alarm was going off. And so yes, I dropped a pair of pliers and installation. I could not find them. And it took me about 15 to 20 seconds. And I tapped Chief on the shoulder. I was like, "Hey man, we're gonna need a plan B." And like he mentioned before, we've been in this situation before. We weren't really worried about it. We could actually see the front door and see the exit from our point of view in the attic. And so if I'm not mistaken, you just took the air pack off and just continued to exit the structure.
I said, "Yeah, I got a plan B." I said, "You go ahead and get ahead of me and go down."
Yeah.
And I said, I'll unhook from here. And basically I just had on my mask, which I'm not gonna put on, but I just reached up, disconnected from my air pack, slipped my air pack off, left it in the attic, and off we went. And I went running out. And Scott Berry was the fire chief then, and we've always been pretty aggressive in our approach and made him nervous many times. And this was not long really before he was getting ready to retire. I think we knew he was retiring at that point. And
did you call him Mayday?
No, we never did call him Mayday. I knew I could get out from where I was at. We had thankfully extinguished the majority of the fire that was on our route to get out. Because that was on fire initially. We had to put all of that out to get to the point we were at. So there was still some fire, down low, but the vast majority of it was in the attic up there where we were actually at when we got stuck. And so I just unhooked and left the air pack and everything. I came out the front door and Scott Berry looked at me. He's like, "Where's your air pack?" I said, "In the attic." He just shook his head. He said, "I'm gonna retire early." He said, "I can't take this anymore." And because I had a couple of incidents right there, very similar in the same year, were some things that happened like that, but it went well. We ended up making it out of there okay, and did our best to try to save that house over there we were at. So a lot of issues with water.
We did have some water issues
in that certain neighborhood we were in. They don't have a lot of hydrants in there, so we were very reliant upon the volunteer department bringing their tankers and helping us out. But it went well. We got out.
Would you say your experience is what kind of made you make that decision?
I think the experience keeps you from panicking. I think that it's just being comfortable in gear, being comfortable with the job, doing what we do, felt like I could get out. You know what I mean? So yes, definitely, the experience helped me get out.
Why did you join this career?
So for my senior year of high school, we had to do a thing called job shadowing, and I came up here to Reservoir and decided to do the job shadowing here, and it worked out really well. I enjoyed it and enjoyed hanging out with all the guys, and I really had a passion for it. I kind of fell in love with it after doing the job shadowing stuff, so I came up to Chief Swells and asked him if they had any spots open. He said yeah, and turned in an application that says I graduated high school my senior year, and that summer I got started. So that's how it all happened.
Were you scared coming into this job of the dangers and aspects of whatever may lie that you may not be able to come home? Did it scare you any?
Not really. I talked to some of the guys, and they said that just all the training you do makes it a lot easier on you. Just keep staying consistent in training, and everything will work out. I felt pretty comfortable with it.
If you were to see a new person coming in looking at it, what would be the best advice you'd give to them? To give them comfortable and consider of this career?
Probably just listen to the guys that have experience. Just not get mad when they try to correct you just because they have more experience. Just don't act like they're trying to get on to you. They're just trying to help you. Just trying to get you better, really.
And who would you consider the most effective role model that has really kind of you've taken under the wing to get you to where you're at right now?
Probably Captain Mann. He really taught me everything I know from I started out with him, and he's really taught me everything I know now. Before I went to the fire academy, he taught me basically got me really prepared for it, so I had a mindset going into it to do my best and know a little more.
What is one goal or aspect that you want to do in the fire service for your career?
I feel like for everybody, smoke divers, that's probably one of mine. Go through smoke diver and hopefully pass it, and just consistently training, try to get every class I can, and just continue to get better in my career.
What made you get into the fire service?
It'd be my father. My father, I've been hanging around the fire station since I was a child. There's pictures of me on a fire truck being held as a baby. All the guys up here they've all held me as a baby. All the chiefs that are retired and come and gone, they've watched me grow up.
Was your father in the fire service?
Yes, for 34 years.
When you were graduating the fire academy, what was the most memorable thing that happened in one of the evolutions?
My father actually came to the fire academy after he told me he wasn't going to be able to make it, and became a victim trapped, and I did not know that. And we were the first to go in the evolution, and we searched the building, found the victim, took the victim out. Then they took it a step further and said, take the mask off, perform EMS, and it was my father. And I immediately just started crying.
What was going through your mind at that time?
It was a downed fireman evolution, and nobody there had black gear. And whenever I saw black gear laying there, I immediately thought of my father. And whenever we took him out, I just kept thinking about that. And whenever we took the mask off and he sat up and he was like, "Hey son," man, I dove on him. That was the most memorable thing I'd ever.
The fire service is looking for the new shining stars to step up and lead us forward. My question for you today is, why are you here? Why did you show up? And more importantly, what are you doing for the fire service?
Breaking news, we are following this Rankin County apartment building destroyed, gutted by fire today.
The Reservoir Fire Department and volunteer crews were busy with an early morning house fire off.
As soon as she opened her window, she saw fire on the back wall.
Because that's why we are here, why we are firefighters. It's about what we do and why we do it. Because that's who we are. Because we are firefighters and fire officers. We try to make the world a better place for us being here.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Another day of sunshine and temperatures back in the 50s, 55.
Laying low, waiting for the day, like a lone wolf stalking its prey. You can try to hide, you can try to run. I caught the scent, I smell the blood. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Said, out of every 100 men they send me, 10 shouldn't even be here. 80 are just targets. 9 are real firefighters, and we are lucky to have them before they make the battle. But that One is a warrior, and he will bring the others back.
The only reason I fight this fight is to take back what is mine. Try to catch your breath, try to keep the pace. You're far from home, it's a dangerous place.
What is the address to your emergency?
Yes, we 2232 Spillway Road.
What's going on there?
Looks like we have a male worker. He's down in a culvert. He's not breathing. He's not moving. We're trying to call for him. We need some help over here.
Central to Station 1, Station 2. Need Engine 1 and Engine 2 to respond to the area of 2232 Spillway Road for a possible rescue.
Engine 1 copy, show Engine 1 en route.
Engine 2 is en route.
Central to Reservoir. Just be advised, the caller's stating there's a worker in a culvert. He is unconscious at this time, unknown if he's breathing. Caller also states there's a strong odor coming from the culvert.
Engine 1's on scene. We do have a male patient. He is about 15 feet inside the culvert. He is down. We are going to send 2 rescuers in to get the patient. Engine 1 will have spillway command.
Copy. E1 has spillway command.
Winnie, to command, we're making entry.
Command, copy.
That's all we got? Yeah. All right. All right, man, let's kind of right here. And turn it up. Turn it up some. No, we need to put this little ladder. Yeah. We need to lift up on that shoulder right there. Yep, like that.
No, we're about to start hauling. You let me know when to stop.
In the darkness of night, that's where you try to hide. I see the light in your eyes.
Spillway Command Dispatch. The patient's been successfully rescued.
Central to Reservoir. I got another call for you. Respond to the area of Pelagie Shore Park. Got a report of a child that fell off of a boat. He's currently underwater.
All right, dispatch. Show dive rescue one en route.
In the fire service, the 1 in 100 is you, okay? That is the teacher, the mentor, the brother and sister to your fellow firefighters. The 1%ers are the backbone of the fire service. They are the ones that make it great. They are the ones willing to risk it all, to try to do it all, to make the fire service better.
Every day begins with preparation, but no two shifts are ever the same. For Trent, Colin, and Austin, being a reservoir firefighter is more than answering calls. It's about training together, trusting each other, and serving their community as one team. This is their day in the life.
Hey, I'm Captain Mann. This is firefighter, or probationary firefighter, Austin Baines. We just came in this morning. We're gonna give you all an idea of what we do on a day-to-day basis here at the firehouse. We're at Station 2 in Castle Woods. When we come on shift in the mornings, we talked to the shift that was here before. The C shift captain gave me a rundown of what all they did. They had a couple close calls with house fires. They actually had a backyard on fire. They told us what they used, what they replaced, what all they did. Now what we do is we go over the truck, we check the truck off, make sure everything's right where it's supposed to be and everything's in working order. After we check the truck off, we check in with our battalion chief. He tells us kind of what's going on this shift. We'll ask what we need to do. We check the fuel in the truck. We might have to go out and get fuel. As we do in that process, we get food, go by a gas station, a couple energy drinks, maybe some nicotine, who knows. We go over everything. We'll get food for the whole shift. You know, we're here for 2 days. We work 48-hour shifts, so we got to get a lot of food. We'll discuss who's cooking what. We try to eat together here at Station 2. And then after that, we hang out, wait for calls, and we'll do training in the afternoons usually. Each shift has a training officer assigned to it. Our training officer will call us, let us know what we're doing, and then go to training. After that, we'll come back and hang out.
Morning, welcome to Station 2. Thanks for coming out here. We're finna get started with our daily truck checkoff we do every morning. So basically what I do is I drive to every call we get and I pump house fires and such. But first thing we gotta do is make sure everything's on here and she's ready to operate. So we'll start back here. This is where we keep our spare pack and our batteries and battery chargers. They seem to all be here. Extra hose and extra nozzles. We keep spare bottles here and here. Make sure they're filled up. Basic hand tools. A few more hand tools. These are our jaws and combi tool right here. Tool is a combination of spreaders and cutters. We use them on car wrecks to pry the doors open. Back here is our pump for our jaws. These are our hydraulic hoses. And this is a generator. We like to make sure everything's got fuel in it. It's important to check it off every morning because if we're missing something and we need it on the call to help somebody, there's really no point in us being there if we don't have the right equipment. PPV fan, fire extinguisher, water can. We got a chainsaw back there. More bottles. Batteries in here, we might like to make sure they're charged. If they're not, we'll put them on the charger on the other side.
What are the batteries for?
These are for the combi tool. And we'll come back here to where my firefighters sit. We got some more hoses right here. Just make sure it's all neat and tidy. My firefighter's back here checking his bottles off, making sure the back's ready to go. And we're up here, Captain Mann, he's checking his bottle off as well, making sure everything he uses up here is ready to go.
What's his job today?
He's the boss on the truck, make sure me and my firefighter are being safe and no one's getting hurt on the job. All right, we got her cranked up now. I'm checking my fuel levels and my depth levels, making sure I got good air pressure. And we're gonna go ahead and turn the lights on and make sure they're operating, which they are, and we'll check all the horns and stuff. And then I'll come in here on my iPad and do my checklist and double check everything.
My favorite aspect of the job is the brotherhood mentality that we have. Always having each other's back, always being aware of each other, and just to be able to serve and protect the great people of the reservoir. The culture is one of a kind. It's literally a strong brotherhood mentality. I can depend on you, you can depend on me. Questions asked, if you need something, just let me know.
Every firefighter wants to leave a mark. Few leave one that spans generations. For almost 3 decades of service, Chief Swells has helped build the culture, character, and the reputation that has defined Reservoir Fire today. His dedication to this department, his firefighters, and the community he has faithfully served has left an enduring impact that will ever be felt for years to come.
We're a fire protection district, which is different from a municipality, or we basically kind of more or less, we're our own taxing district that falls under the authority of Rankin County Board of Supervisors. But we cover 46.5 square miles total, around 37,000 plus or minus people inside of our fire district. Probably more like 40,000 if you look at our actual response area, which can technically entail stuff that's a little bit outside of our fire district from time to time. But we operate out of 3 fire stations, currently building or about to start building a 4th fire station. We have 3 fire trucks right now that we run 24/7 and a battalion chief on duty every day. Each one of those trucks is staffed with 3 career firefighters on them, everybody of which is either an EMT or a paramedic or even an advanced EMT, that we can provide medical care along with the firefighting that we do and any type of technical rescue dive calls as well. So yeah, our area is around the reservoir, but on the Rankin County side. So we would be, I guess, would be a little bit north of Flowood. We run all the way out to Stoll Road on Highway 25, coming back across to Highway 471. We cover all the way out to Woodbridge, which is out off of Fannin Landing Circle, 3-prong road. And then also we cover, going back south for us, we cover all the way into the back of Castlewood. So all of Castlewood subdivision is us as well.
So we're going to the gas station, fill up on diesel, get everything topped off, get us maybe a couple snacks, and then we may run by Kroger, get some stuff for the shift, and that's gonna be it. Just gonna ride around. Come ride with us.
How's riding back here feel like?
Riding back here is awesome. Best seat in the truck.
You don't feel like you're getting to get sick riding backwards, do you?
No, I don't get sick riding backwards or forwards.
Time to fill her up.
So how much fuel does this thing take?
We fill her up about around 3/4. She gets anywhere from 15 to 20 gallons.
That's about 20 gallons.
Yep.
We're looking at the competition now, huh? What kind of snacks do you like?
I don't eat anything. Really. I see it on my diet. Oh yeah. There we go. Goldfish.
Gotta get this in.
You gotta get the colored ones.
Flavor blast.
Wait, let me see that again. Flavor blast. Gotcha.
Way better than it was written. Yeah.
Grass fed.
Awesome, I got the big box of it.
What is your role as a battalion chief?
Well, it's a few different things, but my main role is daily supervisor and planning for C shift at the Reservoir Fire Department. Well, I believe that I gained trust in them because I've worked with all of them for a long time, and a lot of the guys have seen me come up from the rank of firefighter to the position that I'm at now. And they've seen me do the, I guess you'd say, the lowest ranking things from sweep, mop, dust. It's hard for me now to not be on that hand line going in because I want to be in there with them, but me as a battalion chief, my job is incident commander and safety of everybody on the scene and, you know, making sure everything goes well and we all get to go home.
Describe the culture of this department.
This culture, they want to be here. They want to fight fire. They want to help people. They are aggressive. Some people call us the cowboys of Rankin County. And we do not shy away from fighting fire. We're not standing in the yard. Our drivers don't stand at the pump panel for very long. Our captains don't take command, and our chiefs are inside with us. And that's exactly where we want them to be.
The best attribute that anybody can bring to this department is just show up, ready to work, you know, do what you're told. And as long as you do that and you do your job, you'll really enjoy it. It can be the easiest job in the world sometimes. But when times get tough, as long as you're listening to your higher ups and you enjoy each other, you work well together, you'll have no issues.
That's one thing we're blessed with. We have a really amazing culture here. We always have. This started long before me, so I definitely would not take credit for that. We tend to have some really, really good firefighters and officers that are into the job. They love the job. They're always looking at what they can do better each and every day, what we can change here to continue to make this place better. That's what I love about it. They train a lot. They just have a lot of familyness and a lot of togetherness here at this fire department. Really operate as a team, you know, and I know you hear that, it's kind of cliche, but you know, the fire department is a lot like, for people that grew up playing sports and things like that, they had that bond with their teammates, and that's kind of what we have here. Everybody here is really on the same page. We all bond well together.
All right, well, so what's for lunch?
We got leftover gumbo. Warming it up. Gonna be delish.
For the second
What's that old video?
So who's the cook around here?
Yeah, I'd probably say me. I don't just a whole lot, but neither do these two. So I cook more than they do. We usually do oven foods, pizzas, microwavable stuff, leftovers.
For 2 weeks.
I'd probably say I'm the cook though. Colin's very, very good at making rice. He's really good at making rice.
Made it last night.
He's not very good at math.
Look at there, cracker on a cracker.
Cracker on cracker. Put that stuff on a cracker, dude.
We were out cutting grass and doing jobs and stuff. I got like Hollywood and all them helping. We call it lunchtime, family time.
We ain't do nothing.
Now on my way to Gluck's that once we head up 49, right around Gunner Road, if you know where that's at. It's between Richland and Florence. I saw a truck like sitting in the middle of the road, and I was like, what? Maybe it's stalled or whatever. And then I was like, I seen parts, and I was like, this truck's been hit. And they just like left it there in the middle of the road, like, what in the world? Then I realized it was in a traveling lane. And when I drove by, it was going southbound, I was going north. I saw some arms flopping around in it. It got hit. So I turned around and I called Rankin, which they had transferred me to Florence PD. But this guy had ran in the back of somebody and was like right in the middle of the travel lane.
Yesterday morning?
Yeah, yesterday morning. Coming in there, I had to call Ryan and tell him, hey, I might be a few minutes late. He's like, it's cool. Do what you gotta do. But this dude, by the time I got around, there was a dually going in the same lane as him, about to run right in the back. I'm doing 80 miles an hour. I'm like flashing my lights trying to get this dude's attention to slow down. He saw me at the last second and darted, but it was when it was kind of snowing, sleeting. And then another 18-wheeler tried to about ran in the back of him too. I mean, they ain't even paying attention. But you couldn't hardly see this truck. There was no like taillights on it or anything. Yeah, then Richland PD showed up. We got Florence PD showed up, and then Richland Fire, which it was actually Florence's call, but they went ahead and got them en route because this dude was really jacked up. And they were like, "Oh, hey, Whitey." As a company officer, what do you do to make this department better?
Be accountable for what you do. You don't need to be expected for your guys to take care of you. It's my job to take care of these two guys and guys in the rest of this department. I kind of say it a lot, and I'm sure they get tired of it, but we have expectations for what it is that we do, and to be held accountable for what we do. Take pride in what you do. This is an awesome job. When people call us, they need us. And you need to always have that in the back of your mind that some of these people are not having very good days. Some people are having the worst day of their life. And we're here to help them. And that goes with the three of us. We're here to take care of each other and hold each other accountable and just set the best example we possibly can.
I need them to be a sponge and absorb everything that they see and that everything that everybody does around here. I need them to get little bits and pieces from everybody in the department that they come in contact with, because you can learn things from the lowest ranking guy to the highest ranking guy. And I need them to be disciplined. I need them to be hardworking. I need them to be ready when those tones drop at all time, and that's spiritually, mentally, and physically, to go help the public.
As a company officer, what is your favorite role in the fire service?
It's watching these new guys and younger guys get the experience that I got. I'm not taking the nozzle from them. I'm not searching windows without them. They're going first. They're putting the fire out. If they're doing something that seems to be too hard, I show them an easier way. If they're getting fatigued, of course I'll take over, but I want to watch them grow like I've grown.
as we talked about before, you know, the fire department's a brotherhood, and that's just not within your own department. I mean, us and outside departments, we're all brothers, so we know if we need Flowwood or if they need us, they'll be on the way just like it's one of their own brothers. We really appreciate Flowwood, especially Langford being a volunteer department, having so many guys show up and we call, and they're just willing to help no matter what it is. Like Quentin was saying earlier, some people are having the worst days of their lives, and we're expected to show up and be caring and show that we actually care about their lives and what they're going through. So we really appreciate the outside departments when we need them, and we'll show up if they ever need us.
So we train often. We take our training serious. We try to get out of the stations quickly. We try to get to the emergency calls quickly, just as if we were going to one of our own relatives. I think that's what really drives us, is to provide the best care that we can provide. The training that we do helps them when they get there on the scene to continue providing that best care that we can. We do, as far as the fire side goes, we test our guys here in a number of ways. One, physically test them. So twice a year we have a physical fitness test. They have to pass those or they lose their job. The other side of that is every quarter we do time drills on various different skills for firefighting to make us faster. How can we deploy lines faster? How can we mask up faster? How can we catch a hydrant quicker? How can we throw ladders faster in order to save more lives, so that when we get on the scene, we know seconds count. I mean, they really do. So the faster that we can coordinate all the different tasks that need to be performed and be proficient at it, the better the scene will go. We meet once a month with all the staff here, and we talk about being professional. You know, yes, I am out in the public and all that, but I'm not the one running calls. These guys are running calls. I expect them to be professional, give good care to people, and they do. We rarely ever get a complaint on them. Probably get 100 times more attaboys than we ever do complaints. That's because they take their training serious, and they take just taking care of people and providing a service to people serious, you know. And the fire side of training, of course, we put a lot of effort into the fire side of training, so they're always looking at what they can do to be more proficient and what they can do to be faster and better at their jobs.
All right, right now we're headed to Station 1. That's where we do our training, where we train as a shift at least. We do a lot of training at the station, just in-house stuff. But today we're going to train at Station 1 as a shift. We usually do it 2 times a shift. Not really sure what we're going to be doing. Pretty sure we're going to be going over search patterns today, so ought to be fun.
Go. Close this door. Let's go. I got a rope. We're gonna set another door. Come here. All right, hold this door right here. Hold it down. up. Hold me to you. I got a victim. You stay right there. You got a victim? Yep. All right.
No, I'm unconscious.
I'm bringing him. Yep. Right here. Right here. Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand. Okay, let's show it right there. All right, let's get him out.
You the only one in there?
Yeah.
Only one in there?
I got lost, yeah.
Where you want to go?
Alright. Y'all on hook. That wasn't good. I think we could do better. Communicate.
Yeah, it just was kind of.
Yeah. My throat's dry.
Back on.
I don't know, I felt like I lost you. I mean, I knew where you were, but I couldn't really hear you a couple times.
I did hear you at one point say you had a wall.
Yeah,
I knew
I
was on the main pattern, so I was focused on that pattern.
Yeah, I got you.
You did good. It was an extension cord, but I'm glad you pointed it out. It could have been a rope.
That's what I thought it was at first, but
then I found the door and I was like, all right, told him to search out, and then called him back. We swapped.
I'm glad y'all went through your last known exit instead of going all the way back around. What's the main objective for it?
Getting out. Finding
getting him out.
Getting out.
Nothing wrong with going out that easy. It's your last known.
I mean, once I knew I had my last known exit, I was worried about getting him out rather than sitting in there trying to put him back on oxygen and put a new bottle on him.
Seaside, is that correct?
So when I was in high school, I started volunteering with Langford Fire Department, which is a local volunteer fire service in Rankin County. Did that through high school. I think I started when I was either a freshman or sophomore. Did 4 years with them and graduated high school, went to work for a private company for about a year and got called if I wanted to join or come apply at Reservoir Fire Department. So I did and got hired on. Back then they ran their own ambulance service, so I don't want to say stuck on the ambulance service for 6 months, but I had to do at least a 6-month stint with the ambulance service that we had before I could go to the fire academy. I went through the fire academy, did that, was a firefighter for about seven or 8 years, and then progressed up to I think we had sergeants or something like that, maybe a lieutenant position, made lieutenant. I made it to captain, then made it to battalion chief. And then a few years ago, I got the opportunity to make deputy chief. So I took that position and have been here in this position for about 3.5 to 4 years. I would say what draws me to keep doing this is helping the public. I love serving the people I'm around. I love helping where I'm needed. Sometimes it's pretty stressful, but most of the time you get an enjoyment out of helping people in need.
the better the department before I retire. I would like, well, Chief Swells and I, or mainly Chief Swells, has pushed for better pay. We're currently working with the Board of Supervisors to get a 4th station added, which in addition is going to require us to hire a few more men, which would broaden the department's size and scope of practice, push further out into the district, maybe do some incorporating. Another thing that we'd like to bring to the department is a new training facility. We've been working on that for 2 years. Hopefully this year we'll start groundbreaking on that, and by the end of the summer have it functioning for a good place for our guys to be local and train, and because they train every day, and maybe start holding some classes for the local volunteer departments to come get some professionalism and training with us.
Hello, I'm Larry Swells, retired Chancery Clerk here in Rankin County, and I'm glad to do this interview with you today and have my grandson sitting beside me and all that. I'm going to tell you a little bit of history about my tenure as volunteer fire department with the Reservoir Fire Department. I moved here in '75. I believe the fire department itself volunteered. It started back in '69 and everything. But when I moved here in '75, I was asked to be a member of the volunteer fire department. We had a dedicated bunch of good firefighters. We made a ton of calls. We went all the way from Old Canton Road and into Flowood and north up toward Leesburg this way. We went all over the place back then. We just had we covered all the PRV property back then as well. The way we received our calls back then was by phone. The phone would be in bed and the phone would just start ringing, ring, 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 and everybody had to pick up. Nobody could hang up. Everybody had to pick up and listen, and we'd get dispatched to where our calls were, and then we'd all supposedly meet at the fire station. A lot of our calls were like it is today. A lot of ours were shared between medical calls and fire calls and all, and we had a variety of different calls, and we were just a really close-knit group of guys that volunteered to do a lot of work. The PRV did compensate us. They gave us a check each month for just $7.50 to cover our gas for the time that we served as a volunteer out here too. They had one full-time guy on staff. The PRV did at the station up there at what it called the maintenance barn, and they had one pumper. And what our job was to everybody, first one there, you know, got to ride the rides on the truck or whatever it may be, or back in the days, and then you'd go from there most of the time. A lot of our volunteers would go straight from home, straight to wherever the call may be. And it really, you never knew how many were going to show up as of probably today. You never know how many are going to show up, especially during the daytime. And because most of us, all of us had jobs and we worked. But on the weekends, it seemed like we just had a ton of calls, just a variety of calls. We've had mobile home fires. I've done CPR several times on people on the weekends, and we fought a lot of brush fires over the weekends. And it was just a variety of stuff that probably the volunteers still do today, and all that. But anyway, it was a fun time. Did it for many, many years, and I'm glad I had the experience, and I had the experience of being able to go to the fire academy and become a first responder through courses there, and also just the basic volunteer fire department schooling that they gave us at the fire academy back in the day about how to treat certain things when you get on the scene and all that. So anyway, quite an experience. Long behind me now, and now that my son has moved up and he became interested in the fire department, and now he's moved up in ranks to become the chief of the fire department, which he's done an outstanding job over the time and years. And I've saw him work his way up, from being a firefighter all the way up to moving through the ranks and then becoming the fire chief, and does an excellent job. And I like,
for new and upcoming firefighters, I like they don't really have to have any fire experience. I'm not worried about that. I want somebody that's hardworking and wants to learn. I want the guy that I do not have to ask them to do things when they see things that need to be done or small things that need to be fixed. They take the initiative and they just knock it out. That's one of the things that we need more of in the fire service. We just need those people that really go out and take that initiative, that really want to make a good impression. They want to serve the people and they want to serve this fire department and keep it running good and running in tip-top shape.
Hey, I'm Chris White, Battalion Chief on A shift here at Reservoir Fire Department. Come on with me and we'll take a tour of our station. On this side is just our admin side, command staff. As you come in, have the Deputy Chief's office here. Off to my right, Fire Chief, Chief Swells, his office. We have our boardroom where we do our commissioner meetings and all of our training. And back here would be the Battalion Chief on duty's quarters and office. Now we'll go on to the other side, go to the firefighters' quarters. Now that this building was constructed back in the late 60s, early 70s, it is housed with the Reservoir Community Library. That still is. Over on this side is firefighter quarters. Here we've got our kitchen area coming in. A lot of the activity in the firehouse. Captain's quarters. And we come into our day room. Everybody congregates. Coffee in the morning. Day room table. Our other firefighter bedrooms. Also here at Station 1, we are going through some renovations, kind of upgrades to the fire station, better comfort, better amenities for the firefighters. Our table here in the day room was refinished from one of our original tables from our original boardroom, and it showed the Maltese cross of the fire department were established back in 1969, and also the two engine companies that were housed here when this table was refinished with Engine 1 and Engine 5. Out here in the apparatus room, got our frontline engine, Engine 1. Our reserve apparatus stays here. Also here on this side of all of our workout area, daily PT, annual fitness tests. Here we got several props, forcible entry prop that we use pretty regular. Upkeep, got brand new gear washers that we have going to our other stations, keep all of our gear clean, get all the carcinogens out of our turnout gear. Reserve engine, always keep one here anytime any goes down for maintenance or repairs. Got our old Engine 1. As you come out of the apparatus room to the back, do have the back porch here, cookouts, fellowships, but also this is kind of where we would start some of our training if we were doing some type of search patterns or things inside of the apparatus bay. All right, keep our drying equipment to keep our, once we do wash all the turnout gear, hang these up that they've made. Got our cascade system, our SCBA bottle refill station. Regular wash for normal station wear. 4 sets of gear can be washed at one time, and our gear washers been a big benefit. Ice for the hot summer days coming up in our storage areas. Here, Pafford does house a 12-hour truck during the daytime to help out with large call volume in Rankin County. On the other side of the parking lot is Reservoir Community Center that's taken care of by Rankin County Board of Supervisors. So the community center is used for multiple types. It could be training classes, receptions, weddings, other meetings, banquets. It does have its own kitchen area, large restrooms, and it does seat up to about 115 people. Being on the reservoir, do run a lot of dive rescue type calls, drownings. We do have a support trailer for our dive team and for Rankin County. We also have brush truck, run a large number of grass and woods fires off in the rural part of the county. All right, this is our battalion chief truck with the battalion chief on duty each day. Does go into support with all the engine companies. We have our ALS cardiac monitors, do other paramedic interventions and skills. Back here, we have all of our specialized rescue equipment for any type of rope rescue, dive rescue. All of our airbags for extrication, air tools, and then more rope gear, rescue rope. Thank you for visiting with us here at Reservoir Fire Department Station 1 here at 2232 Spillway Road.
Quit.
Mike, whose dog is this?
My stepdog.
What's your stepdog? What's your stepdog's name?
Scout.
Oh, Scout?
There.
Is he the official Reservoir Firehouse dog?
Yeah, that's your PTSD. Ow! PTSD dog.
Well, you're gonna give him PTSD if you keep hitting him in the
Gives
face.
me PTSD every day.
Scout, what you doing, boy? What you doing? Get Mike. Get Mike. Get him. Get him. Not me.
Here.
Hi. What's she doing? Huh? You like that? Huh? Mike, why is your dog talking to you like this? He's not listening to you. You're not his owner.
Nope.
Get the stick, Scout. Get the stick. Get it. All right, so what's our plan today?
Right now, we're at Station 1, working out. They're working out. I forgot my tennis shoes. We're waiting on Engine 1 and Engine 3 to get done training. They're training at Station 3. They're doing strut training. We just got some new struts, and then when they get done, we'll go down there and they'll cover our districts. As of right now, we're covering their districts. So waiting on them to get done, and then when they get done, we're gonna go down there and do some training.
What you doing there, buddy?
A little decline bench press.
Oh yeah, those weights are looking a little weak. I'm just saying. I think you need to go up another 20 pounds.
They're very weak. You see how small I am?
Yeah.
Oh, Colin's the heavyweight guy.
No, not me.
I'm just saying. Swells would say you need to go lift heavier.
Oh, I'm going for reps.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
So you're not trying to outbeat Swells, huh?
I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
Because I know I can't. Don't set yourself up for failure.
Colin, what you doing, buddy?
Just some curls.
Curls. Let's see them.
All right.
That's a good respectable weight. I mean, my 5-year-old can lift a little heavier than that. Quit trying to swing that body.
What is one thing as a company officer you try to do to better your shift?
try to give them some downtime, but we also do a lot of training. We do a lot of door props. We do a lot of throwing ladders. We do a lot of searching. We do a lot of VESing. We try to get up on tops of roofs with ladders. We try to learn how to vertical ventilate, horizontal ventilate.
Welcome to the show. So as you know, you've seen the pictures, you've heard about the other shifts doing it. We have gotten in the V-struts. The V-struts, they are for stabilization only. These things are not designed for lifting, okay? All right, let's go over the safety briefing real quick on this. Out here, as y'all have heard in the previous classes that I've talked with y'all with, we are all safety officers. Y'all understand that, correct? So if you see something that is unsure or unsafe, or you're questioning yourself, call an all stop. Now, you can say all stop or stop. Oh, hose, wait, hold on, things, stop. Understood?
Yep.
Because that's very clear to everybody, hey, stop. We all know what stop means, correct?
Yeah, I mean stop.
That means stop. All right, so we're gonna go over the V-struts. I'm gonna talk to you through everything, and then we'll go into actually hooking up the struts and showing you how they need to be properly put in. I'm gonna show you two methods, okay? Two methods. I'm gonna show you from the clean side, I'm gonna show you from the dirty side, all right? First of all, I'm gonna talk about the actual strut itself, all right? All right, so this is the Hermastro V-struts, okay? They range from 40 inches, which is in the position now, all the way up to 70 inches, okay? You can be able to extend it, all right? I'm gonna start with the teeth. As you can see, the head, it has teeth on it right there that will actually grab into the metal or into a frame to kind of secure it. Now, when you're securing this, make sure both tips are touching whatever you're trying to hook into. Am I clear? Are y'all understanding what I'm saying there?
Yeah.
I don't want one side touching and the other side's not. I want both sides touching, okay? All right. To adjust it, I am simply opening up my ratchet, okay? I'm grabbing a handful and I'm pulling some slack. At that point, I can pull this up to adjust it up and down to whatever size I need. Now understand it goes from 40 inches all the way up to 70 inches, okay? All right. This strut right
Etched in the stone, forever on thrones. History's made in the moments. Heroes collide, it's all on the line with our backs against the wall. We came to fight. We came to take what was meant to be ours. There's no place to hide. Against all the odds, but just like we promised, we came to fight, fight, fight. Yeah, we came to fight, fight, fight. Yeah, we came to fight.
in your eyes. Right now, we have done what? We've done stabilize this vehicle. Let's go see what we did, okay? Let's walk over here. So this side is stabilized. We got them hooked in. We checked both of them. We're good to go. We've walked around here. Now let's check our cribbing. Just look at it. Oh, that one's still loose, but it's all right. What is this one?
She's in there.
All right. So that's telling me that all our force is really on this side because it's weighed that sucker down. I was kind of shocked. I figured it'd be this one. I bet you if we go back there and ratchet that up a couple more times, that it will push it back on that one pretty good, okay?
Well, I worked there from 2003 to 2007, and it was back in the day when they didn't want to pay us any money to work there. I think they started me out at like $14,000 or something like that, but Reservoir, area is so cool, and everybody just wanted to work out there. Just basically for who worked there, and just the atmosphere that you got when you worked there. It was a real fun place to work.
Yeah.
And it was also a very competitive department as far as working out and competing against other guys. Or they always had top-notch guys there, and we would challenge anybody to anything. We wasn't scared of nothing, and we took on every challenge we could, and they still do that to this day. I don't work there anymore, but the guys out there are still real competitive guys and want to be best at what they do. I think they do a good job at that.
What would you describe as culture?
Well, I mean, the best thing about it is a big time family atmosphere. So when you're there, everybody just mingles real close to everybody. Everybody gets along with everybody, kind of deal, and it's laid back to a point. But then when it's time to go to work, them dudes go to work.
Yeah.
Them dudes go to work. I mean.
Yeah. I definitely will have to say, like, its culture is very close atmosphere. Everybody has their own little niches, what they're good at, and they also, each crew has its own personality.
Absolutely.
So, like, you have some really serious guys, you have some serious guys that do training, you have some really good guys that are good for training for on calls versus just personal training. Swell's pretty much just like lets the captains do what they need to do. He doesn't micromanage anything. And that atmosphere is what really kind of sets them apart. I mean,
well, I think what they really appreciate about him is he's a fireman's fire chief.
Absolutely.
He wants to do and get in there and do what the firemen do. Even to this day, he still wants to go in and fight fire. I know he can't always do that, but he wants to get his gear and still do it.
Yeah.
To show that he's still got it, you know. And that guys appreciate that. Mm-hmm. You know, and I like that about it. He's a competitive guy.
I appreciate you when you get on scene and actually do some work, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much nice to have a BC truck.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of rare, you know, though. You know,
I know.
The best advice that I can give to a new guy would be accountable. You know, show up, be ready to learn something new. Take advice from your guys that's been here, that seasoned veterans. Always be willing to learn something new. Just take the job serious when it's serious and have fun with it.
What is the hardest part of this job? Is it not just the physical aspect, but just, is it mental or is it the family?
It's probably the mental. If you have young children, being away from them while your wife is at the house with the kids all the time, and you're not there to help, or they're not feeling well, you might feel guilty of, well, I'm at work, and
they've got to handle everything pretty much.
they've got to do it all. The wives of firemen are more powerful than the firemen, I promise. They really are.
This doesn't look like much of work around here.
Of course it is.
Fishing's for, what, on the weekends?
Yeah, but I'm a professional fisherman because I'm getting paid to fish.
What do you think about this, Colin? Your captain is fishing on the job.
Making me jealous. Oh no. Got a limb, bro. You're not supposed to catch those.
He's a limb catcher.
As a company officer, what is the most valuable information you can give to any firefighter?
Listen, ask questions. If something doesn't make sense, ask them. Ask those questions. Ask, why is this a 14-foot ladder? Why is this a 28-foot ladder? Ask them. Who makes this ladder? Who makes that ladder? There's two different companies. Ask how to advance hose better. Ask why we do certain things.
Why do you do this job?
I do it for them. Meaning the people that don't have a chance in kids. I do it for the elderly, to be selfless.
Come with me and I'm going to give you a tour of our upstairs bedroom / construction in progress. What's up, buddy? All right, I'm going to show you the big room / future rooms first. This is where driver, operator, firefighter, EMT, Colin right here, Arnold.
Right there.
This guy, this is his room. It used to be one big room. Just keep an open mind as we walk through this right here. So we'll start in the back and work our way forward. So this in the back is going to be a new room for us. Not a whole lot going on in here right now. We are lacking, as you can tell, a few of the main things you need to make a room. We have our good lockers right here, and this is where Colin sleeps at night. Lays his pretty head down. Props to our BC on B shift, Chief Purvis, doing all these beautiful studs that he's put up right here. He's also doing some showers and stuff for us at the other stations. But he has done all this beautiful work for us and is going to be very, very nice when he gets done. All right, so this is one of our bedrooms. This area right here, when we get done with it, will be our upstairs day room. I know it doesn't look like a lot right now, but just like I said earlier, keep an open mind. It's gonna be a lot more open. Have a few more sitting stools up here for us when the time comes, when they get done.
Where does that go?
This right here is our, I guess you can call it a fire escape. Just goes right outside. Use these stairs a lot for training purposes, walking up and down them in gear and whatnot. And this is just leads out. Oh, and obviously the essentials, gaming systems, gotta have them. This right here, I don't know if there's a light switch in here or not. There is. This is going to be our new gear. We're gonna have brand new gear washers in here, and I'll show you in just a minute where our regular washer and dryer is right now, but that's all gonna go in here when we get done with this room. But right now there's a lot of, for lack of better words, junk in there. But anyways, so this is a new addition. This will be a new addition for us. It'll be very nice to not have laundry rooms / bedrooms when we like to wash our clothes at night. It's hard to sleep. This is our bathroom right here. A little standard bathroom, toilet, shower right now. Shower get a little bit of an upgrade when we, like I said earlier, Chief Purvis is doing a little bit of upgrade like that for us. And this shower, along with some other bathroom shower stuff at different station. All right, lights over here. This is our second bedroom / laundry room / utility room on the upstairs part of this station. As you can see, bed, not a whole lot up here, not a whole lot to do up here besides sleep. It's about all. This is my room, by the way. This is where the firefighter sleeps for the most part. Not a whole lot up here. We do have our handy dandy washer, just regular washer and dryer up here. As I said earlier, these will be moved into that closet space over there in the other other little room area, which will be very nice because our captain at this station likes to wash clothes at midnight, and I don't like to listen to it at midnight. But pretty much the same stuff in here. Lockers, beds, floors, which are also getting replaced. And our Christmas tree that we don't have storage room for, so that's where it goes. It's always Christmas time here. And this is just the other door that we will walk out of. Back downstairs.
I'd say starting out, it starts with leadership. And I speak for the guys, I hate to use the term under me, but the guys below me, they do a really good job leading their men. They set a good example for them. I think that sets us apart to be able to do that we have good leadership in place as far as captains go, battalion chiefs go, deputy chief goes. I think secondly, We have a really good family atmosphere here. This was told to me when I first started here, 28 years ago, families first. And we have always carried that culture of family first, of that, we want you to take care of your family. If I need to come to this fire station and ride because something's going on with your family, I'll do it. And along with every other guy in a leadership role, they'll step up and come in so that you can go be with your family. But also that family carries over to the fact that we are a family. We have Christmas dinners, we have crawfish boils together, we celebrate each other's promotions together. So we have that real family togetherness. I would say third, we have good equipment. We have, we could always, it's kind of like a computer. You buy one and next year it's almost obsolete. Same way with our equipment that we buy, but we're always trying to stay on top of equipment, buy, equipment that's good, that's new, that works well, that's been proven to perform like it should. I would say, 4, I would say, would be our training atmosphere. We have guys that are always willing to train. They're always looking at what they can train on next, what they can do better, what we can do to be more efficient. And I've said this already, but to be faster and to perform is at the highest level possible. And then I would say last would be that we have a lot of guys here, and this kind of almost goes with what I just said, but are willing to make changes when changes need to be made. I personally am always looking at what's the next thing that we can do to set us apart, to make us better. We don't always pay as good as everybody else, but what we try to offer here is a good culture and a willingness to listen to the employees that work here, these other firefighters that work here, and what they want. And we have a really good crew here and a good atmosphere here of guys that are willing to make changes. Whenever somebody brings me something, it doesn't make a difference to me if it's the lowest man on the totem pole or a guy that's been here 25, 30 years. If they want to make a change, they'll bring it to me. They know I have an open door policy. I'll listen to them. I'll take it all in consideration, talk it over with everybody, and if everybody's willing to do that, then we pull the trigger on it. And most of the time, most everybody's open-minded and willing to make those changes.
A lot's changed, and it's all been for the best. In the 11 years that I've been here, the changes that have been made have been incredible. The administration and the board, for that matter, at this fire department takes care of their firefighters. It's always been a very respected department for sure, but it just continues to get better. And we had a shift meeting last shift, and when everybody's enthusiastic and leaves with a smile on your face, you know that the department that you work for is doing things right and just continues to take care of us and get better and better. And it makes it even easier to go to work for Reservoir Fire when you've got administration and a board that supports us the way they do.
Well, like I was saying, a call, whether it be something traumatic or whether it be, a child involving a child or suicide or something like that, it's very important that we care about one another, that we help each other out, that we ask, are you okay? It's okay to ask that. Being in this masculine profession, everybody thinks they got to be the tough guy, but you really need to realize that we're all flesh and bone. We don't know what's going on in somebody's head and what they're going through when they go home, or what they're dealing with, or what they've dealt with in their past, because they might come across a call that is something that's happening to somebody else now, that's someone else's emergency, but they might have went through that emergency in their civilian life years ago. So I think you just need to be kind and caring and for lack of better words, loving to one another.
Here's yours.
First shot. Right here.
Go ahead. Hey kid, Don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret.
This is what happens when you don't run calls. Yeah. So in the midst of running calls and having a busy life out here at Station 2, we practice playing golf, shoot basketball. We have a little game we invented. You hit the tire with the wedge, 2 points, make it in the hole, 3 points. Friendly competition.
Figure out what you like. Find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a
I didn't tell them this, but whoever wins doesn't have to pay for dinner.
try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises.
Who's the most overachiever?
The most overachiever? I can answer that one. Would be Blake Enlow.
Hello there.
He is a clown. He gets people rolling. Him and Dane's no longer with us. He's with Memphis Fire. But him and Dane are like two peas in a pod. They were our clown show. They love to joke around and play and all that. But they have a serious side to them as well.
Well, I can definitely say that Chief Josh Wells has, and he still is to this day, every day. He comes in with motivation. He cares about every one of us. He wants the department to grow and to be better and to do more things. But
yeah, bud. I know you did. I heard you cut it on. Go in that way. They're not very happy.
No.
Reservoir Patrol was thinking about their fellow first responders. Parking on that. Lock them in. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That one's a pretty easy one for me to answer. We just went through the largest tax millage increase we've ever gotten here. And that was a huge goal. That was something that we needed to do. It needed to happen for us to be able to continue to move this place in the right direction. One, being able to be comparable with everybody around us with our pay. Number two, that helps retention. When you're comparable, it keeps people here. Nobody wants constant turnover. And when you don't pay, and people are leaving you to go to departments next door or wherever it may be across the state, you just basically are spinning your wheels training them, and then they leave, and then we got to start all over. So we just stay in that same rut all the time. We got that millage increase. That's going to drastically improve our retention. As far as the future goes, we're building a new fire station. It has not started yet. They have not broken ground, but we're supposed to have a new station online probably sometime in 2027. And our goal is to staff that. Then we'll have 4 fire stations that are fully staffed and going. From there, my goals would be to lower the fire insurance rating to help the homeowners in this district, which we're well on our way there now. And then also increase some of the staffing here. And what I mean by that, we don't have a full-time training officer and we don't have a full-time fire inspector. I would like to see those positions open up in the future, and that would give us all the branches that we need to be able to run a fire department properly, and it would carry this place way on into the future and do it a lot of good. I'd say I would leave it with this. I work for a really good board. I work for a board of commissioners. They're appointed by the Rankin County Board of Supervisors. Every person on that board, and we've been blessed with some really great people over the years, as long as I've been working at this fire department. And these men that meet here, they're not paid. They do this to give back to their community, but they meet down here once a month and give their time to keep this fire department running and approve the things we need. But I will say this, they are always open and willing to provide us with everything we need. So does Rankin County. Rankin County fully supports us. They always have. Rankin County's helping us, and they're building this new fire station for us. So, you know, we have lots of support from everybody that is above me that can control financials and things of that nature to help run this fire department. And man, I just have tons of support, and I love it. And you know, I say when I finally retire one day, the next guy that steps in my shoes, they're going to look around and go, man, this is great to have a good board like this. I mean, it helps.
Dude, this thing's got way too much in it.
Plant. Cash. Or that rim's not round.
Green.
Oh my God. Make it fast.
Dude, that rock went all the way over there.
What rock?
You kicked up a rock.
I didn't know such thing. Watch the shot. Watch the face.
Y'all.
Told you.
Coach, just put me in.
Coach. Sit him down, Coach.
From the chair?
From the chair. Oh my.
Go ahead.
He's like my little brother, bro.
I got it. All right. Papa's at home.
I'm like a brother to you?
Yeah.
Write down another letter.
Wah, wah, wah. I didn't mean to use the loud, but it happened. This is the part in High School Musical where they start playing music.
What's the
They
music?
start singing because it's getting intense.
We're all in this together.
Yeah, I wish this place wasn't so expensive.
You have to do it in slow motion, like.
There you go, big bite, big bite. Big bite right here.
Big bite. Hold on. Double bites, double bites, double.
Look, chat, it's midnight.
There you go. Go talk with him.
I thought he was symbolic. So it is 12:20. We just get back from late night call.
Gotta make 5 shots before we go to bed.
5 shots. It's gonna take me an hour.
Fall So what's the dog Yeah, didn't put up the stats I wanted to tonight versus Cap, but we'll get them next one come out. Come back out here 1v1 again. I got you.
Now tell him about the calls.
I ain't telling about no calls.
Yeah.
That's hippopotamus violation or whatever they say.
Hippopotamus.
Buddy hit him with the hippopotamus violation.
We got dispatched out to a call this afternoon for a road rage incident. We arrived on scene. Reservoir Patrol was there. They had it scene secure, all that jazz. The patient was fine. Minor injuries. Didn't even go to the hospital. Just a minute ago, we just left another call, and the patient had ate a CBD gummy and decided to look up on ChatGPT how to fix it and inhaled black pepper. Turns out that does not fix it. Patient refused to go to the hospital, did not go to the hospital, and now we're back here.
This is home to me. I grew up here. I've lived here my whole life. I graduated from Northwest Rankin. I cut my teeth at this department. I love this department. I mean, really and truly, I mean, I grew up here. You know, I started when I was 20 years old, and I mean, I grew up. I matured here. I, you know, have been through good times and bad times with these guys. And I think that's what's always kept me here. This is home to me. I love this place. I want to make this place. This place was in great shape when I got to take over and was fortunate enough to take over as fire chief. Place is in great shape, and my job is to improve that. and make it better. And I want to leave, we all want to leave a legacy, and we want to leave that legacy of leaving it better than you found it. Our guys are gritty. They're always willing to dig in. They're always willing to get after it. We have house fires. They know that the work doesn't stop until the fire's out and the hoses are cleaned up and the truck's re-racked and we're back, and they don't stop. And that comes with that grittiness that they have in them. But if you didn't come in here with that grittiness, by the time you leave here, or by the time you give us a few months with you, you're gonna have it.
What makes the reservoir different isn't the stations, or the apparatuses, or even the calls they run. It's the people. People from different backgrounds, different experiences, different levels of training. Yet when the tones drop, those differences disappear. They become one team with one mission. Here, training isn't something they do, it's who they are. Every drill, every class, every rep is another step towards being ready for the moment when somebody is having the worst day of their life. They are competitive, not with just each other, but with the standards they have set for themselves. Every member pushes the next to be better because they know excellence isn't achieved alone. And when the time comes to go to work, they don't hesitate. They don't quit when things get difficult. They trust each other. They stay disciplined. And they don't stop until the job is done. Because at the reservoir, this is more than just a fire department. It's a family. A family built on trust, hard work, humility, and the unwavering commitment to serve the community they call home. That is the culture that has built the Reservoir Fire, and the legacy they will continue to pass on.
Hello, can you hear me where you are? I search for ways to call to you. I wish I knew today the hollow shells and coins swallowed all the darts I threw, all to you. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, like daylight. Whoa, 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 my darling. Darkening, and I can see you darkening. Goodbye to parking lots in town, to fear and all the doubts. Goodbye, lost. Hello, found. Goodbye, lost. Hello, found. No matter how I frame this picture, no matter how I change the lines, I'd rather have you right here closer. I'd rather have you in my mind. No matter how I call this progress, no matter how I change the lines, I'd rather have you right here closer. I'd rather have you in my mind. No matter how I frame this picture, no matter how I change the lines, I'd rather have you right here closer. I'd rather have you in my mind. No matter how I call this progress, no matter how I change
What is the one pet peeve that drives you nuts about being here as a chief, based off of what the guys do?
Well, I would say the guys know that I'm very OCD.
Okay.
And cleanliness,
Yeah.
which if you look at my desk is not very clean, but I've got a lot going on. I mean,
So much stress.
Yeah. I would say maintenance was the number one. Drives me nuts.
Because they're constantly, breaking stuff?
It'd be nice to have a department mechanic shop.
What is your best impression of Deputy Chief Robbins?
Well, y'all done tore another truck up. I don't know what we gonna do. I'm about sick and tired of all this.
Chief White.
Yeah.
What would be your best impression of Deputy Chief Robbins?
Oh, that's easy. Well, I don't know why y'all think we're gonna keep buying stuff because y'all keep tearing up everything.
Hey y'all, we gotta go to EEP and pick up engine 3. We finally got the brakes fixed. We're spending all our money on these dang engines.
Go first, Quentin. You're the best.
Hi.
Hey. No, that wasn't.
Hi.
Hey. You coming in here on 2 wheels. You didn't even have a spotter.
Are those your boots?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Oh, what time is it? It's 3 o'clock. Can y'all cut the grass today? Well, y'all supposed to be raising the cab every day.
The best one so far is, this is why we can't have nice stuff, because y'all keep drinking everything.
Y'all keep messing with stuff. I gotta get out here on my days off.
First call we had this evening was a assault with a road rage incident. We got on scene, Reservoir Patrol. I'm sorry. I got ADHD. First call. Can I look this way like I'm walking to the truck?
Yeah, go ahead.
Engine 2's en route.
Do it a little bit harder.
Engine 2's en route.
Actually, start right here and act like we're walking.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Engine 2's en route.
This is a lot harder than it looks. Nah, you're good. You're just doing what you're doing.
What up, chat?
What up, big dog? We finna go train?
What up, chat? We going to train, chat. Hey guys, this is paramedic Dr. Enlow. We're headed to Station 1 to go over the insides of a human heart. We're going to dissect it, and I'm going to tell you everything that's wrong with it.
We're dissecting probationary firefighter Baines' heart today.
Yeah, we're going to open up probationary officer Baines' heart, and then after we get done, we're going to lick it.
Matt, just think of Blake, you know, just gorgeous he looks with that salt and pepper hair. Every shift. There it is. See, I got that natural smile right there. Captain Casey working diligently to clean the nozzle. Putting every little detail he can to make sure his equipment is working properly. Yep.
How are you been like that? That's legit. Hang on, which leg is the right leg? That'd be crazy. We're gonna have to straighten that out.
Butter waffle.
Peanut butter waffle.
Tell me about the peanut butter waffle.
It's the best thing you'll eat today, I promise you.
Is it filling?
It is filling
and
sweet.
nutritious.
Nutritious is not on the platter today, but it is fantastic.
And then you got this.
My boy, my man.
Ethan, what are you eating there, buddy?
The chicken hash brown bowl.
Chicken hash brown bowl.
Full of protein, full of goodness.
That's cancer though, bro.
I like this makeup y'all are doing. Does he look pretty? It does. Let me see this war paint.
You like it?
I like this war paint going on here. Production. You're gonna be a movie star.
Yeah. What can I say?
I did a little bit, but it might not have been enough.
I like the emphasis on it.
Yeah.
So maybe the third time's the charm. We get it right.
Take 2.
Take 2. Or 4.
All right, Cap, let's find something good to watch.
I want the coolest look.
Look, I got him from behind. I'm like, would you like this, boy?
All right, go ahead and get to your recording. Give me some spraying. Give me some action. I want to see your face.
God.
I want to see your face, Colin. Yeah. Give me some more of it. Give me some more of it.
You know, I'm just walking around the station thinking about how much I adore my sweet Chief Purvis. And he's off for the next couple shifts, and I've just been sitting in bed crying at night, and I just want to let him know that I think of you as a dad figure. 1, because you're a man, and 2, because you're old and you're the same age as my parents.
Hey, it's Friday. We out here with the boys.
Hi.
Real boys. Cleaning them tools, baby.
Do the worm across the path.
Ooh,
you're not liking it.
That's a good call.
Somebody record.
Y'all think I can do the worm?
What's up? Big worm.
I'm out of breath. Oh, I hope you got that on camera.
I did.
Is that pretty good?
It was. We good? We're on?
Funny.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm with firefighter LaCory. Is it LaCory?
LaCory, yeah.
LaCruz. We'll call him LaCruz, whatever.
That's
that
fine,
guy,
too.
this guy. Okay, here is your question of the day, okay?
right.
On your shift, you have 3 captains, okay? Captain Casey, Captain Mann, Captain Duran, okay? I want you to rate them the best from 1 to 3. 1 being the best, 3 being the worst. Point to you, okay?
1, 2, 3.
And folks, if he is washing the truck with a toothbrush later today, I will let you know.
I'm on your truck, bro.
That's why I had to pick you last, just because.
Okay. Captain Mann, how do you feel about this being picked last?
Betrayed.
He feels really, really betrayed there, viewers and friends, okay?
I had to pick you last.
We had a good heart-to-heart last night.
And you're in the safe zone because you're right in the middle.
Right,
So
they're no much better than first place. So.
yeah. We're good. Okay. No, you're good. I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay, and I just want y'all to answer it the best you can, okay? That's fine. I'm close enough where they can hear it.
I can barely talk. You got to speak some time.
Yep. All right. Firefighter Wreck-It Ralph and firefighter Joseph Sims.
Sure.
How would you rate your captains from 1 to 3 who can do the best in turnout drills?
Turnout drills?
Yes.
Turnout drills? Like 1 being like the highest? Like
1 being the fastest, 3 being the slowest.
I'd say Bird, Cliff, and Matt.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Okay. Are you 100% sure on that? Okay.
Yes.
You 100% sure?
But I'm just taking a gamble.
Okay. All right.
Are they fit to do turnout?
Hold on. Captain Mac, Captain Cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Your firefighters have rated yourself. I wish I got that better on film.
We gotta answer
your firefighters have said that Bird is the fastest in the turnout drills and Cliff is the slowest. Do you believe them? Or do you think they need to have a challenge?
I'd say it's a toss-up between me and Bird.
Okay, because
Y'all are both really fast.
here's the deal. If
What?
Bird is the fastest,
Talking about with dressing drills.
Yeah, dressing drills.
It's a toss-up between me and you. It just depends on the day.
So, the question is, if they get it correct, they should get a reward. But if they fail at it, they should get a punishment. So the question is, What would be their punishment if they don't get it correct? I wish Bird was here to answer this. Hey, Bird. Bird, what do you think their punishment should be? They say you're the fastest, but they say Cliff's the slowest.
Okay. 200 push-ups?
200 push-ups. Okay.
Is it from these guys?
Yeah, those two.
Yes, they will. Oh, wow.
I say they have to use me as Randy.
We got to do something realistic now.
That's realistic for this.
They have to use me as Randy.
That's,
What?
I mean, that's
Hold on,
honestly
baby.
Bird's fast.
Okay, hold on just a second.
Me and him are about, I think he probably beat me 3 out of 5 times. Yeah, he can run. Big two can run. He would probably beat me 3 out of 5 times, honestly.
So here's my suggestion. If they lose, how about they have to cook y'all a gourmet dinner for the shift?
We're all going to be missing a shift because we're going to be sick.
He's not cooking anything. I'll
let Ralph cook.
Yeah. Well, they both have to cook.
I'll cook.
Okay.
I can grill the shit up.
But if they are correct, y'all have to cook for them.
I do that every shift anyway.
Like, yeah, try to make this good here. You're killing me. You're killing me, Mac.
I mean, he made breakfast this morning. It was good breakfast. He made just for y'all. That's cool.
It's my crew. Just because my crew's privileged
We
doesn't
all-
mean you're
we all
not.
work together.
We're in one cohesive unit.
Exactly. We move step by step together.
Yep.
Okay.
And
You have to go left, right,
I
left,
just put him in my pocket.
right.